What is going on? We are. Oh, hold on. There we go. Ain't that. All right, guys. We are back another week talking to the truth. The truth is here just this week. Make sure y'all praying for Dred. Dred's working hard. She's working hard. She's working hard. She's working hard because y'all know rent in LA is high, just like rent in New York is high. So she's been working hard. So be back with us next week. But I wanted to pop in with you all. Definitely want to pop in with you all and do something real quick. Like always, if you want to hop in, feel free. You can hop in and you can, drop your mind. Like I said, I welcome. If you're on our YouTube, I just dropped the invite link. So if you're not on our YouTube, go to our YouTube, please, right now. Go to our YouTube, connect with us on our YouTube, youtube.com/at the token and the truth. Go to our YouTube, connect with us there. Because if you connect with us there, you can see that link. And then if you want to pop in, you can pop in. Today's episode, you see it, episode 52. I tested my woman by losing my job. So, like I said, I got just one clip that I'm gonna bring in, and this clip, gotta make sure you like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Please go to our YouTube, connect with us there, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we go on. This episode, it's basically like a meme. It's a meme that I want to play, and what it is. Oh, I didn't go live on the IG. Oh Lord, it go live on the IG too. Cause you gotta go live separately. All right, there we go. But yes, what it is this is a meme that basically is saying what it's saying is that apparently it's a woman. She tweeted out. She's saying to men, test your woman by going to her and saying you lose your job. We're gonna get into it. If you're on Instagram, go to our YouTube, guys. We still multi broadcasting to our Facebook and everything. But go to our YouTube. You can see the link that I posted. If you want to hop in while I'm talking, you want to hop in to say something real quick, or you want to verbalize your comments. I mean, definitely leave your comments. Like, comment, guys. Get these likes up. Get the like. Give me some likes. Give me some likes. I appreciate it. You want to drop a comment, you can. But if you want to articulate your comment, you can hop in and pop in real quick. Articulate it verbally. Because a lot of people watch the show and they be like, Freddie B, oh my God, man, what are you doing? All right. They tell Andrea this, they tell me the whole night, and I get it. Feel free to pop in and say your piece, and you can say it live to me. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. Let me see. Bung bung bung. How I do it? I'm gonna do this. All right. Let's see. We're gonna pull it up over here. We're gonna go to IG, pull up IG, Instagram, because I want to talk about this. Because we're gonna get into this. Because I've heard a lot of people talking about this. I've heard people talking about, testing your woman, testing your man. Is that a thing? Do people do that? Does that make sense? Do y'all agree with it? So let's get into it. Shall we? Share screen. All righty. Did I share screen? I wanna. Here we go. I wanna know. There we go. So as we can see, it says, "Dear men, take your 21 days leave from work." So, off top, that first line, take your 21 days leave from work. Off top, this is a guy with a job. This is a guy with a career. He actually has like a job. He's salaried. Basically, we talking about, so you have a salary job to do this. That's off top. Men who work an hourly, no shade, no, I'm not tripping on y'all, but this doesn't apply to my hourly workers out there. This is somebody who has a salary because you get days off, so on and so forth. Sometimes hourly works better. You know what I mean? Because you're getting paid for your time. But if you're salary, there are benefits there. That's the first thing. Take 21 days leave from your work. Go home and tell your woman that you lost your job. So then with this, then we're assuming that, maybe you just start working there. Because if you working there for a little while, you know, maybe it's possible, it's highly possible your woman knows some people at the job. She knows some of your coworkers, and she can cooperate this. Like, well, call them. 'Cause, she's obviously gonna be livid because you're a salary, you're making money, and then you lose your job. She probably gonna feel that way. Go home and tell your woman that you lost your job. Explain further that there was some loss and you had to use your savings to settle. Spending explain further that there was some loss and you had to use your savings to settle. I don't really follow that part. Maybe maybe somebody can drop a comment. Let me know what this is meaning. Then it says spend the next 14 days observing how you are treated at home and discover who you married. So okay, now you see we got some comments. Let's read some of the comments. Because this is posted by somebody in Africa, somewhere in there, maybe South Africa. That's what it kind of looks like. I'm not sure. I want to know a big. Let's just live happily ever after. Some things are better left unknown. So this is basically a guy saying, I don't want to test my woman. If she's down for me, she's down for me. If she's not, she not. I don't want to do this and really find out. Which I get. I can understand that part because what if she ain't down for you, and what if you do this and the next 14 days she treats you like dog doo doo? You know what I mean? Now you got it. Now you face. That's the thing. Like knowing things. Once you know something, you are responsible for now this new information. And sometimes it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to know. That's why that saying ignorance is bliss comes into play because when you don't know, it's happiness. So as a man, if you are dating a woman who gonna turn bogus because you did this, now you tasked for the information. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do now? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do with this new information that you've gotten now? I'm put my stuff on do not disturb because people are calling me. Bang. All right. So now you're tasked with this information. You're tasked with this information of the woman I'm with. So now, like, you gonna stay with her or you gonna leave her? Because before you weren't thinking about leaving her, but now if you find out that if you do this little trick and these 14 days are complete hell, then you gotta think about like, okay, in 7 days I'm gonna get my job back. But now I know. Now I gotta tell her. Then I gotta deal with that. And then on top of that, I gotta continue to live and take care, provide, and protect for this woman who I know ain't down for me. I know if this really happened, I know what I got to look forward to. And so that's something that'll weigh on a man's mind, knowing that if it all fell to crap, that now you got to come home and actually deal with this longer than 3 weeks at the max. You got to deal with this for some months, and that type of stuff will wear on you, and it will age you inside out. And so that's kind of what this first comment is saying. I'm not sure I want to know. Some things are better left unknown. What's the next comment? Dear men, lie drastically about your financial situation to your partner and possibly put them through a lot of stress about finances as a TikTok style relationship test. Believe me, you will not end up rightfully divorced. This is good advice. So this looks like this is a woman right here. And so this right here is kind of basically being sarcastic, like, yeah, go home and lie to your woman that you lost your job, and then apparently she's gonna be stressed out about finances for this time period that you at home, and then apparently she's gonna divorce you, rightfully so. Um, I think this person going way overboard. They going way overboard with that. Like, if you're with a woman and you do, albeit now, I will now granted, I do agree with the lying part. I do agree, like, you're essentially lying to your wife. Then make no bones about it. However you want to package it, that, oh, this is a test, I'm testing you. Which the thing is that the test shouldn't come in line, one, and two, the test should happen before you put a ring on her finger. Before you want to do the altar, that test, all the whatever test that you had should happen before that, and the test should not include lying to her, just telling her and then seeing how she gonna react. Those are always foolish tests. Like even when women get their girlfriends to holler at their man to see if he ain't gonna fold, and that's a lot too. Which is it's stupid. It's all stupid. The thing here with this is if you did this to your woman and you got married, one, you're dumb. But then two, if she then turned around and divorced you, that's not a rightful divorce. So, like you got people like this and that's the thing, the internet is full of people like this who just bitter and just they don't have people's best interest in mind and at heart from the jump. They approach men, they approach women, they approach people in bad faith. And that's what this person doing. Rightfully divorced because you had a husband who albeit lied to you about this test, but that don't mean that you divorce him. That's extreme. That is insane to think that this is cause for divorce. However, albeit how stupid it is. And so going back to the lying part, like yes. Now, as for me, I think it's a lie. I think it's lying. This is obviously you're lying to your wife. And I don't think any relationship you should do anything, even how well meaning you think it should start off with a lie. You start off with lying or bearing false witness to, especially if you're talking about your wife. And even your significant other, somebody you engaged to, whatever, if that's how you started off, oh, bruh, it's already downhill from there. It's already downhill from there. If you got to start it off in a lie, because you building a horrible foundation from jump. You building a horrible foundation from Jump Street, which that's not what you want to do in a relationship. Like I've said plenty of times on this podcast, is vetting. How do you vet someone? What does vetting someone look like? And the thing is a lot of people don't vet people before they get in deep with somebody. Don't vet people before they get married, and they marry people, and then for whatever reason, people think when you marry somebody, that's gonna clean stuff up. No, no, and 1,000 times no. It will not clean anything up. It won't clean anything up. And so the thing is that the vetting has to come before. Like when you meet somebody, what I always say, for whatever reason in the Western world, we have created this ideology that if you date somebody, they shouldn't meet none of your family. They should gradually meet friends and then family and then parents, like both parents at the very end. Which is insane to me because you're raised by your parents. Your parents are supposed to give you the insightful knowledge to guide you through life. That's the whole point of parents, to help to equip you, to give you somewhere to branch off of to just start your own life. Until you get married, you find that person, you start to build your own family, then you haven't fully branched off into life. And that's where your parents come into play to properly equip you. So when you got your own family, then it's like, okay, you got your own family, you got responsibilities with your own family now. And even then, like, okay, maybe you still can lean on them. You got the first child is new, all the different type of things. You lean on your parents for different things. But now, like, their role in your life greatly diminishes. It's like, okay, they fall back. They're not just really hands on. But until that point, it will make sense for your parents to be hands on in your life to help you out. So the thing is what I would tell anybody is that right here, this lady's talking to men. Men, you should have this woman that you're dating. You start dating her, you start thinking that maybe she is the one. You have her meet your mom. Like not meet your dad. She don't need to meet pops. She can meet pops, okay, after you get married. Now if you want to say that, cool. But she should at least meet your mom, be around her, have that time to spend around your mom so your mom can properly vet this woman, because same sex people can properly vet the same sex. So as a man, you got this woman that you're dating, you thinking about getting serious with, put around the same sex parent, the mother, because she's not gonna get caught up in beauty. Because one thing, even with that, women don't know which women look good. Like as a man, I'm sure a lot of men out there know, you don't let another woman hook you up with another woman, because 9 times out of 10, she gonna get with somebody that you don't think is cute. She think it's beautiful. Like, oh, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, da 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 da. And then you don't see it, you be like, yeah, no, she's not cute. Look, trust me, I've been through this numerous times, mainly by my mom. My mom watching, I'm sorry, but my mother has tried to hook me up with plenty of girls that's like, okay, they just okay. Like, they like strong fives. At best, strong fives. That's the best she could do with trying to hook me up with a chick. Strong fives, a couple of fours in there too. She is not cracked 6 and up with the myriad of different women she's tried to hook me up with. And then, that's not including all the other countless female friends I've had to try to hook me up with women. And it's always like, oh my God, like I've literally yet in my whole time on this earth, all these years I've lived, no woman has ever hooked me up with a girl that's cute. Never. Even though every time they hook me up, they say that the girl is cute. They say the girl is attractive. Every single time when I meet them, the girl is not attractive. Every single time. So, but the thing women can do is women can tell you about the character of another woman. They can be around, especially when they don't have a dog in the fight for that woman. So a woman coming around, a woman that's your friend who has your best interest in mind, she's gonna really be discerning about this woman, and she can really tell you like, hey, this woman is a yay or a nay. So especially when you talk about your mom and you bring a woman that you're dating, that you're trying to date, you're trying to build something with, you bring around your mom is gonna have your best interest in mind, and she's gonna break this chick down and let you know yay or nay. Your dad is not. If she cute, your dad can see like, oh, she cute, woo woo, and that's probably where it's gonna stop. And him trying to decipher who she is gonna be tough, especially if she cute. So that is so key. That is so key with things like that. It's so key. So we have that first. Um, let's see. What else do we have? Anything else? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so we got this one. French in the morning. When you tell her just a test, she'll leave. Because who the F in the right head does this to their life partner? Once again, makes no sense. Dear women, tell him you're pregnant with twins and feign morning sickness and mood swings. That test will be just as much fun. Um, and so I get this. I get this. I get that comment. I get where she's coming from. Like, okay, tit for tat type deal in this situation. I think it's more realistic because I don't think any man is gonna leave his life for that. I think the leaving that's hurt women. That's hurt women. Recipe for divorce. Don't lie to this. Like, yeah, people dumbest advice ever. Yes, definitely dumbest advice ever. So I mean, but yeah, like I said, with this situation right here, like there's no reason why you should be in this situation as a man with a woman. But what's he say? Go home and tell your woman. So apparently you live with this woman. So I would imagine y'all are married. I would imagine hope that you're married because I've heard so many horror stories of people having disastrous results, essentially shacking up with somebody, and you're in the middle of a lease, and then y'all break up. So the breakup don't wait for leases to end, and so now you're in the middle of a lease and you break up, and then all the times I've heard, the woman can just move out. Because one time, this one story I heard, the woman had rich parents. Parents paid for her to move out. She moved out. Another time, this was insane. Another time, they broke up, and the woman just bided her time, met another guy, moved in with him. She was up, moved in with him, date another guy, and left him stuck with the lease, and he didn't even see it coming. She didn't even know. She just like bided her time. She checked out, date other dudes. Which they kind of came to that thing like, okay, we're done. And they kind of like, okay, we can date other people, but I'm sure he didn't know that she was plotting her escape. She was like, what's the next man I'm gonna move into? And he was stuck with the lease. He thought like, okay, they were gonna just go through with the lease and finish the lease out. No. So I wouldn't suggest that. So I'm assuming that this is a married couple. Yeah. I mean, you're married, you shouldn't. And like I said, the first comment was so key. I did this 3 years ago when I got a promotion for nearly triple my salary. I went from 70K to 175K. That's not triple your salary, it's 2.5 times your salary, but I'll let you ride with that. We were 2 years into a relationship and I thought I'd test her. I had a month in between jobs and told her this month will be tight since I've been let go. She said, and I quote, if I can't secure a job, I can't secure her. We stayed together for the next 3 weeks, which were the most unsupported 3 weeks, and I broke it off. So reading this, I know even reading this, one would think that, okay, that wasn't a bad test. Like, okay, he was in between jobs. He happened just to like to see in between jobs because it wasn't planned. It wasn't a premeditated thing. It was like, okay, he in it. He like, oh, okay, I don't have a job and it's gonna be tight. And so, with him, I think that this might be fine because he said it's gonna be tight since he been let go. Um, so the part of him being let go, like, did he get let go or did he end that job because he had another job? It was just a month gap in between the two. Because he probably could have put his 2 weeks in, and a lot of times you put your 2 weeks in the job, they be like, you can just stay home, you ain't got to come in. But was it something like that, or what did he actually get let go? But then right after that, he found another job, and he just didn't tell her about the other job just yet. thing is that, even the absence of facts is still a lie. That's why I quote, they say, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because you tell a piece of the truth and you just hadn't told somebody this, you still leaving out information. So that's even a part of it. But in his case, obviously Dr. But like I said, there still are ways as a man, there still should be ways that you can address situation of vetting a woman without having to bear false witness to her and have her believe in something that is not. Now, in this case, her telling you can't secure a job, you can't secure me. I get where she's coming from, but the thing is that cold heart. It's the fact that the reply is cold hearted. There has to be something to where, like, okay, this woman showed like I care about you, and and it more so depends on the drive of the man. Because that's the thing, like, as a woman, I get the provision and protection, but things happen. Things do happen in this world. Companies lay people off, so on and so forth. And you want a woman who understands who you are, understands you're not a man that, okay, I lost my job and I'm just lazy and shiftless and I'm not out here actively looking, putting the work in. You want a man that's going to work regardless, whether he going to work at a job or whether he going to work with his hands or whether he going to work to find another job to secure employment, secure an income. He's going to figure out a way to bring in income. That's more so of the provision aspect of a man. The provision goes further than just income. Provision is intellectually, provision is emotionally, provision is spiritually, provision is sexually, provision is, and it's also financially. It's all of these things that one can provide for, and you want a man that can provide in all these different areas. Because to be honest with you, financially is just a small piece of the pie because it can change so quickly. I lie, i.e., this comment right here. So somebody can have a job and be let go, and then you're not working. And then 6 months later, you get a job back, but you was out of work for 6 months. That's also where the revision aspect of being fiscally responsible as well. You want somebody, especially as a leader, who's fiscally responsible. But in that case, you also want the woman that's going to submit to you to be fiscally responsible as well. Because if she isn't, then it's basically like you filling up this barrel, but it got a hole in the bottom. So as fast as you fill it up, the fast it's pouring out. And you need somebody lock and step with you, fiscally speaking. Because as a woman, like I said, you want a man to provide in all those different ways. But as a man, you want somebody to support you in all those different ways. That's how the yin and the yang work. Men need support, women need provision. Women want provision and protection. Men want adaptability and agreeability. The two A's and two P's. Double P, double A, because it doesn't work vice versa. I said this in our last episode where, my homegirl Danielle, she attacked me. Andrea attacked me, so on and so forth. But this comment right here, this is one of them things where you definitely want to find it out. But what I would say is this guy, I feel like he probably knew that this was the case. The reason why he even just said it to her, like, "Hey, I've been let go," and didn't say like, "Hey, but I have another job." Because we read like 3 years ago, he got promotion, triple his salary, fees relationship. I thought I'd test her. So he had this idea to test her, which kind of leads me to believe that he already had an inkling that that's the type of time she was on. And so the thing is if you already got the inkling that's the type of time she on, then you just have these conversations. And you can have these conversations, I'm not saying a direct conversation to give her a chance to bear false witness to you, lie to you, or dress it up or whatever like that. But you can have these conversations and talk about them in different ways to see what that conversation is, to understand this woman better, to know that that's the type of woman she is. And then I need to dip. I've been married. I've been married to a jobless man for more than 34 years and now giving medical care at home for him. Yeah, this is not. I mean, she's saying that like I mean, salute to her. Salute to her. I would not suggest a woman marry a man who hasn't had a job in 34 years. Who like, okay, hey, he's not gonna have a job for 34 years. He's just gonna like. But I would need to know more information about this man. He had a job in 34 years, but what else does he do? How else does he provide? You know what I mean? Like she's saying like he's been in the house, like she been she said now giving medical care, like, obviously he can't work, but in those years where he could go out and earn a living, like what was this man doing? As a man, like you are as valuable as what you can do. Women are as valuable as who they are. They're being. Men, you got to get something done. And if you're not getting anything done, then that's where the man label kind of goes away. And it's more so like you're a male. You're just a male. We haven't got to the man. We're gonna do one more. Got fired in real life from a good job of 10 years. My wife went from barely working to full time and supporting our family for 7 months until we got back on our feet. She told me I got us and supported me and my two sons. Good women are out there just like good men. Most of the time, they just don't meet. The good men and the good women don't meet. I got lucky and met a good woman and would never just let her go. And the poon is fire. He had to throw that part in there as well. Thing is, the poon and the D gonna be fire, especially if you like and you love somebody. It's gonna add that extra little piece onto it. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't, hit us up on our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube, hit that notification bell too. I appreciate it. It's free to do it, guys. And this one, yeah, I mean, it sounded like this was the guy. He was still on his job, and he just hit that rough patch. And that's the type of woman you want. You want that woman that you get in that rough patch. She can tighten up and get skinny with you to help you because she understands who you are, and you also continuously showing her who you are. Like, hey, look, I'm not gonna just sit and rest on the fact that you out here doing it. I'm gonna get back in the saddle here soon. Just give me a little minute. And she probably went to work, and I'm assuming she went to work and didn't badger him, kept it peaceful, kept his mind peaceful. And that's also the thing. As a woman, your man going through this, you got to keep the house still peaceful. She's doing all this. I'm assuming, he got in, he got in where he fit in. Get in where you fit in. Appreciate it. At the house, he probably doing what he can to lighten her load. But the thing is that even as a woman, like, you expect him to get back out there, you don't want to be, as a woman, you are badgering him. You like, okay, when you gonna get, saying like little slick stuff, throwing shade in the house to make this man feel less than because he don't have a job. He hit this little rough patch. It happens to the best of us. And as a woman, you still got to support him, lift him up, and keep him lifted up in prayer and in real life, so that he can still go and then get back on the hall, like get back on the square. So that, like I said, I want to pop in and do this meme right here. Dre ain't here this week, but we'll be back next week, the both of us, ready to get it in. As always, youtube.com/ at the token of the truth. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell on our YouTube, and watch us from the YouTube. Way better experience. I can see all the comments from YouTube and not on Facebook all the time. So yeah. So like I said, if you're on the Facebook, you'll be able to see that link to where you can hop in and speak your mind if so choose. But guys, that's gonna do it for this week. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. As per usual, next Tuesday, y'all know, same time, same place, 9 o'clock Eastern, right here on youtube.com/ at the token of the truth. We holla.